Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so yesterday we decided to change a part of the base, and I came with this idea. What we need to do is to create a structure that came here. Look. So we need to create something that something here for this leg of Hawkgirl. I was thinking on maybe create some weapons, something like that, but no, I'm not sure about that. So maybe I'm going to create another structure, just like the hawk head or something else related here. And with that, maybe I'm going to delete these hawk heads and rotate this and just leave these pieces here and here, so we can have something a little bit maybe unique, something like that. So first I'm going to just hide these two, okay? Then if I need, I just hide these other two, and with hide I mean that later I'm going to delete those. So first I'm going to start with that, okay? Okay, let me see. These are collection. This is Hawk 1, Hawk 2. Okay, these two. So today we're going to start by creating this again. Let me delete all of this. I have to delete all of this, okay? Let me start with this part. Let me hide just one moment the Hawk 2 to delete this part too. No, this one no. Let me hide Hawk 1, just one moment. Okay, where is the new? This is the new. This is in Hawk. Okay. I need to move that to base 2. And this to base 2. Let me get Hawk 2. Now we're good. Okay, let me delete all of this and create the new versions. Okay, let's hide Hawk 1 and Hawk 2. Okay, let me leave just this part to have a reference. Okay, this is what I have. And okay, one moment. What happened here? I think that, let me see what is happening here. What happened here? Ah, I knew that this was the problem. I cannot select this. No, a ver. Just one moment. What's happening here? Okay, it was a problem with the faces. Why I delete the... Sorry about that. Let me get this and this. Copy modifiers. Okay, now I am going to select these parts. Just one thing. I can see that there is not enough. How I created this, I don't remember. How I divide my... I don't have a backup for this, I think. Let me see one moment. If I have a backup. This is the new version. Oh no, this is the old version. This is the answer. Divided by 3 and then here I also divide one more time. Yes, because by 3 is the only way to get this. Okay. Here I need to... Okay, we're good now. multiply by this. Let me hide it. And this, I think that I'm going to apply everything. Before I apply this, yes, let me just select these parts. Great. Now we can apply that. With everything 0 and 0. This part is also special. Okay, again. This, okay, let me select part and separate it. So now I think that I don't need the bevel. I don't need bevel. Ah, no, no, no. I don't have to leave, leave just one to copy the modifiers. do the same with this part. We're going to repeat the same technique here. I forgot to delete the... Ah, no, this one is not good. Okay, now we have that. Let me see. Okay, great. So now this is the main structure of the base. I think that I'm going to keep it with these two heads, but now we need something here. Also maybe I am going to rotate these two heads. I mean move this in 360 degrees. I mean leave it the head here and the other head here, and create something here. I have two options here. I can create another structure that follows this design, but by doing that I have to do it maybe here in these two parts or these four parts, or those or only two parts, and move this here. That is the first option. The first option is to add continue with a structure that follows the base style. Okay, that is the first option. The second option is to create maybe an external object, and by that I mean maybe an enemy. But right now I don't know what kind of enemy I can create. I don't know who are the enemies of Hawkgirl. Maybe I am lucky if I find like some kind of enemy, maybe like a robot, something like, I know that this is DC, but the idea that I am having right now is from Marvel. For example, Ultron. You know that Ultron have a lot of robots, so maybe here, or maybe the one on X-Men, I don't remember the name, Sentinels I think, but of course that head should be bigger, so something like that, so she can stand over that part. Those are the two ideas that I have right now. But to do that, I need to. I just came with this idea right now. The enemy. I have in mind something maybe like continue with this style. But the enemy, I really don't know an enemy of Hawkgirl. I really like the base, but we need something here. Something here we need. I think that with that we're going to continue on Monday. Okay, now I'm going to continue with the face, maybe trying to improve the face. So with that idea, on Monday we can continue here. I can make some research. Maybe an enemy is going to be good here. So now let's continue with the, or maybe for the costume I need to try something else. I just have a blackout thanks to the UPS that shit about. So let's continue with the face. Let's continue with the face because I need to do some research for the costume and to do some research for what I can add in this part. Okay. I really like the base right now with these two hawk heads there. I think that 3, 4 were looking good, but I prefer this. So I can see this structure and I can see this structure here. Okay, let me see. For the face. The most important thing right now for me, for the face, I was thinking on teeth like this one, but let me hide the base just for a moment. The two hawk heads and the base. Just for a moment, okay? Also, maybe the wings too. Was thinking on these teeth, but it doesn't make sense. And if I want to create some realistic teeth, I need to open this mouth, just like here. Look, my mouth is almost like this, almost, and it is more like this, Why? Because this mouth is closed. This part, my mouth is not closed like that. If we see here in this side, let me show you. It's more like this one. And when you open your mouth, like that, your teeth should be a little bit up, not your mouth is not closed, it is a little bit open. We're going to try, okay? So let me go for some water and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, let's try to do this thing with the teeth. Dun, dun, dun. Perder detalles aquí. Ya me dañó la boca. Y que no veo clientes de aquí. Hello, welcome. I don't like this, I don't like this. I don't like this. Puta, ¿cómo le hago? No me está gustando esta expresión. Queda bacán aquí. Sí me gustaba. Ah, mira, ven, ahí quedó mejor. Se va como que cierra la boca. A ver. A ver si puedo cambiarle un poquito la expresión. Chimada, no quiero dañar la cara. Por si acaso, por si acaso. Puta, pero al hacer eso ya esta boca queda grande. Le cambio la expresión totalmente. Déjame esconder un ratito esto. Yo creo que lo voy a dejar así nomás. Por gusto va a dañar lo que ya está. Déjame un rato. Ya, acá sí tengo el backup ahí. Ahí le voy a dejar. Si ya no, por gusto va a estar tocando más, lo voy a dañar. Queda bien ahí. Hay que arreglar los dientes nada más. Sí, así le voy a dejar. Mucho mejor. Hay que arreglar los dientes. Y así quedaron los dientes. ¿Qué trajes aquí? Ah, no, estos son, creo que son backups. A ver. Sí, no. Está bien feísimos. Ah, ya bacán, tengo aquí, ya bacán, bacán, bacán. ese. Registro computer. Ahí está mejor. Now it is looking better. Yes, I like this. I like this face. So we're going to improve that. Okay. Now we need to think about the base. Remember the base. Let me bring back all my pieces. Okay. So friends, remember that we need to think about something for the base. We need to create a piece here, or maybe if it is not a piece, we can create like an enemy that she was defeating, something like that. I'm going to make some research this weekend because we're going to continue with this character on Monday, okay? If you have any idea, please let me know. I'm going to try to think about an enemy. And then we just need to fix the face, but now I know what to do with the face, with the teeth that we just created. It is looking better, that expression, so we just need to start to creating the eyelashes. Now we just need to polish the face. With that, we join that, we merge that with the neck, and then we need to think about a design for the costume, and we finish the character, okay? But we need to think about that. We need to create. Let's hope that I can find a robot enemy here. I just have to create like a head here of the robot, and that will be really great. If I can find an enemy of, I don't remember about the enemies of DC Comics. I just know the enemies from Superman, Batman, even I know some enemies from Flash, from Aquaman, but for Wonder Woman, but for Hawkgirl and Hawkman, I don't know any enemies, I don't know. So I'm going to make some research. It will be really, I just imagine here maybe the head and half of a body and an arm here. So I'm going to rotate this to the other side. Just switch the direction of this, and we can keep the body in this part. It will be really awesome, but I need to make some research. And that's all for today, friends. So please remember, in a few minutes we're going to continue on Twitch. Please, if you are new in this channel, remember to subscribe, give a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. In a few minutes we're going to continue on Twitch with another project. Remember, another project. I am working on different projects for each platform. So on YouTube we finish with Blender for this week. Tomorrow we have our gaming streaming nights playing Doom Eternal. So with this project we continue on Monday, remember, on Twitch in a few minutes, and tomorrow morning this hour we continue with Twitch and then Kick. Tomorrow we're going to finish our executor. Today I think that we're going to continue sculpting details for the other character. And yes, that's all. Please remember to subscribe, follow me on my other platforms, of course, Twitch and Kick. Follow me there too. Follow me on my social media accounts, X, Instagram, TikTok. If you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There's my email there. Also, you can send me a message on LinkedIn or any other social media account, or maybe create a project on CTrader or Upwork. What else? I think that's all. I am really trying to create the 2 videos, but this weekend I'm going to start. I'm going to continue because I already started with the introduction for Blender, the video that I am creating. It is going to be a guide for people that know nothing about the program. I'm going to create something. I'm going to try to create a guide for people that know nothing about Blender. And with that I have in mind 2 other videos now that I show you, explain how each component, I mean the main parts of Blender here. With the other 2 videos are going to be the same thing, just tips for beginners for sculpt, to sculpt, and tips for beginners for modeling. Okay, I have in mind those 2 videos, and I am also working on the time lapse of Hero Hulk, the one that we created a long time ago, the second project that we created here on the live stream. But it is too much work. I'm trying to do at least one video per day, but it is too much, trying to cut all the parts when I made pauses, when I take breaks, also when I show you websites that are not with the project. I need to make those cuts. There is too much work. There are 56 videos, I think. I am in video 11, so you can imagine how much I have to do. But maybe this weekend I need first to I'm going to organize my time so I can work on both things. Also, no, if I finish the executor, I need to finish that model and upload that to there's too much work to do. Okay, I'll try to do my best to finish. I think that maybe the executor is going to be first. Maybe the Hulk video is easy to make, but it is too much. It takes too much time. For the Hulk video, I just have to make the cuts and that's all. But or of course that to create the thumbnail. But for the other video, I am writing the script. Remember that I like to create a script for the video, and that is too much work for me. I'll see how to organize my time. Okay, friends. So also, if you want to support the channel, remember that there is super chats, super thanks, and all of those super things that YouTube gave me now that I am part of the YouTube program. We need to reach to 1,000 subscribers so YouTube can pay me. Hello friend, hello Miguel. I don't know if you are just here, but I am explaining that the idea for the base. Today I fixed the panels, as you can see. It is already round. I deleted the two other hog heads because I have an idea right now. I have two options: or create another structure for the foot, for the right foot, or maybe create a body of an enemy like she just defeated. And I am thinking that is maybe a better idea. So this weekend I'm going to make some research, trying to think about enemies from Hawkgirl, because I don't know enemies from Hawkgirl and Hawkman. I just know Superman, Aquaman, the more known superheroes. But enemies from this one, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to try to see about the Justice League enemies, so maybe I can find something there. I wish I can find something like, maybe, I know that this is from Marvel, from Ultron, like Ultron, that you have robots. So something like that, it should be, maybe Brainiac. Brainiac is something from DC Comics, but he's from Superman. But I think that also the Justice League fight against that enemy. But I don't know if Brainiac has robots or something like that. So I have to do some research. Maybe I can create a head or half of a body there, so she's going to stand over that. That's the idea that I have right now, and I think that is going to be better. Also, I fixed the teeth here in the face, and I already know about the expression that it is going to remain that expression, but it is looking good right now. So I just have to start polishing the face. Also, we're going to do that maybe if I don't have an idea yet on Monday, we're going to continue with the face. But I already know how to, because I tried some things, but I didn't like the expression. But today I like what I did. So if you have any idea, please let me know on Discord about enemies from Hawkgirl, from the Hawk world, maybe a demon. I don't know. And that's all. We're going to continue on Monday, remember, and in a few minutes on Twitch. Also, if you want, for all of you, if you want to support the channel, remember that the super thing, the super chat and all of those things, I already activated. We need to reach to the 1,000 subscribers so YouTube can start paying me. And we reach the first main goal. Well, this is the first main goal that we reach, but we are going to reach the second goal, and we are good with the monetization if we reach that. So I will really need your help. If you have friends or maybe people that are interested on 3D, yes, I don't know, but I'm going to do some research this weekend. But I think that it is going to be better if maybe she defeated something and she's standing over that enemy. I think that it would look awesome, but I don't think about something right now. Let's hope that I can find something, so it will look really great. I have to think about the costume, because I don't want it to be simple like that. I want to have the costume some special patterns, some things there. So also we need to do some research for that part. Remember that the costume in this case are the gloves that are up to the arm, the pants, and the abs. The abs are covered with costume, with clothes, and the shoulders and the upper body is with nothing. The neck, so that part is skin. Yes, but you know something. I this is something I have to be honest. I didn't knew that you can create text. You can play with textures, and I didn't saw the. I didn't see the Superman movie yet. Uh, I didn't like that costume, but I understand your point. Yes, I have to look at those references. Those are great references. I need to make some research. You know that I just discovered, not just, but some time ago, I discovered that you can create textures here on Blender. You can play with UV maps for sculptures. The problem is that you need a lot of topology. So I am not sure yet if I want something for my BDM brushes. Okay, I'm going to take a look for that. Because my main idea was alphas. But now that I discover that you can play with UV textures, the problem again with UV textures is there is too much. I need too much polygons. Blender gives you a great results with textures for the sculptures. Again, I am talking about the sculptures because for modeling, of course, that we use only textures. But for sculptures, I didn't know about that. But again, you need a lot of topology, and that's the thing that I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Maybe one part with a sculptor and another part with one part with UVs and one part of these alphas. I don't know yet. Let's hope I can find something. Yes, but I want something like the Marvel Rivals design. I like those costumes. Those costumes I like. The one for the Hawkgirl from the Superman movie, I don't like that. yes, I like it, but I really want to finish this. Yeah, not because I am tired of this, because I want to move forward with the other project. That's why I want to finish this. I really enjoy the process of creating this Hawkgirl. I have to say that this is the most difficult project that I ever done. Even the chainsaw man that I created, it was really difficult, but it was on Nomad Sculpt. So with the iPad, the most difficult part was just the chainsaw head. It was just that part. But this one is really difficult, really challenging. The helmet. No, but the helmet, we already covered that. For the helmet and the armor, remember the armor and the helmet we already finished. This is the final design. The only thing that we are going to do is maybe increase the topology to create some brushes, some damage, those kind of things. But the armor is already done. We already finished the armor. I have to, after we finish everything, just in case, after we finish everything, and before we paint, I want to add some details. I have to increase the topologies to some parts and create some brushes, those kind of things. Yes. We need to finish. We are here together and we need to finish this. Remember that for me the part that I enjoy the most in a project is when I finish it, because I can say I am a better artist than before. So we're going to do this, and we learn a lot. I didn't use dynamic topology because I use dynamic topology. You are talking about instead of remeasure, right? If you're talking about the other option, the dynamic topology, I didn't use that, but I can try it. I didn't use that, so I don't have how to use that. I mean, at the beginning when I was learning, I try, of course, different things, but I go for remesh. Also, if we need to increase the topology, we just create a new file and then we increase the topology and then we import that. We decimate a lot that part, of course, and then we bring that back. I don't have problem with that. I will have problem with this trying to convert it for 3D printing. I really don't want to create this version for 3D printing. I just want to prepare the file. I just want to finish the file because I think that it is going to be work for nothing. The 3D printing. If I have a 3D printer here, okay, I'm good with that, but that's not the case. So I think that that work is going to be for nothing. But I'm going to think about that. I am having the 3D printer here, and I'm going to prepare the model for that. I think that I am thinking that maybe if I have money one day, I will prepare these models uh, in the real world size, in the real world scale. It would be awesome. Just like the artist, there are some artists that prepare some armors uh, in real size. They create those on Blender and then print the parts and create a, a real life armor. So I wish one day I can do that because I can preserve all the details. Yes, yes, of course, of course, of course. That's why we have different. We have the model, the each part divided. I know that. I know that. For the costume, I think that is going to be the most. Let's see if the costume is good enough. I'm going to leave it like that, with no damage, with anything else. But if I am an enemy, I need to prepare something there. For example, for the weapon, I want for that ball, I want to play with alphas there. Yes, yes, yes. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We already used that for Goku. Remember? Yes, yes. We have to think. We have many ways to finish that to take care about those details, but we need to try it to try it. Uh, Also, in that part, I think that when we finish everything, I just have to delete all the backups and all of those things. So the file is going to be less. Is going to have uh, less less size. So that's going to be good. But again, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now I am thinking about the two parts that right now I are in my head is what I'm going to add here in the food. I am trying to think about an enemy. I think that that is going to be a great uh, extra here for the base and the costume. Those are the parts that I really think are going to be challenging because I have to create something from zero. The face, we just have to polish that. There's nothing challenging there. Yes, yes, you should try it. You should try it. Also, if you create assets with a lot of details, you should sculpt. Okay, so again, we're going to continue Monday. I really have to go because I need to continue on Twitch. And remember, if you want to support the channel, I was saying, if you want to support the channel, remember you have the super thanks, super chat, and all of those things. You also have the PayPal link, and even better, you can support the channel by getting one of my models. If you want assets for games and animation, you can visit my TurboSquid store. If you want sculptors for 3D printing, you have my Codes 3D store, and also you have CG Trader, a third option where you are going to find everything, assets and sculptors. So. Thanks for coming. Bye bye, Miguel. Thanks for coming. Remember to subscribe and see you in the next one.